going on, my good people, man? It's your main man, DG the Great, and I'm back with another video today. I'm going to talk about Kalen Deboer and the things he said about Gunner Stockton ahead of the showdown with the Georgia Bulldogs, my Georgia Bulldogs. The article that I'm reading it off of, coming off of downofthedog.com, so any fans that's following my channel, any Georgia fans or Alabama fan that come across my channel, if you want to read more about this, it's from the article of it's from the website of downofthedog.com. So as you all know, we got a big showdown in Athens this weekend as Alabama, come to Athens and they face my Georgia Bulldogs. Now, my Dogs got a lot on the line. We have won 33 straight games at home. The last loss coming at home in 2019 against South Carolina. And Alabama is a team that have ended a few of our streaks. They ended the our 29-game streak, and then they also ended our SEC winning streak. Now they coming in, and I know they got on their mind to end our home win streak, which is by far the most in the nation at 33. But let's get into this article that Kalen Deboer said about Gunner Stockton. So the name of the column is saying Alabama head coach Kalen Deboer highlights one thing he loves about Gunner Stockton. Gunner Stockton has announced his arrival to college football world after an impressive performance at Tennessee last week. Stockton has grabbed the attention of the college football world as he firmly become a key piece in the race for the Heisman Trophy. I'm going to hold my horses on that one. Yeah, he done did good, but we're going to hold off on that Heisman talk because it's about 6-7 more quarterbacks we were talking about in the whole country that putting up, some good, outstanding numbers. So we're going to hold off on that. But it is nice to see he getting recognized in that company. But none of that matters right now as Georgia looming showdown with Alabama this week is the only thing that's on anyone's mind. Absolutely, because that definitely on my mind. I don't care about no Heisman. All I want to do is just win the game at a high level and compete at a high level. So, Alabama head coach Kalen Deboer recently spoke about Stockton ahead of their matchup this Saturday, and he highlighted one thing that he loves about Stockton so far this season. This is his word. Yeah, I think he's played some big games in just a short amount of time. Deboer said via DawgsNation.com. When you look at the end of last year and this last Saturday in particular, he done a nice job of just managing the offense and then making plays when he needs to, throwing the ball downfield, finding his matchups, and then keeping his plays alive with his feet. Both of those are true. I think Stockton mobility added a dimension to their offense, so I think they're doing a good job of utilizing his skill set and offensive personnel that are around him. Deboer continued, excuse me. That's a credit to the Georgia staff. Absolutely. All right. But yeah, that's good. Kalen Deboer does see what Gunner Stockton is capable of. Gunner Stockton is definitely using his legs to get us out of some bad situation due to the problem that we do have on our right side of our offensive line. But I think we kind of tweaked that toward the end of the Tennessee game. I think we got that side sold up, so we'll see. We'll see come Saturday. But yeah, with that being said, Gunner was making plays with his feet to avoid sacks and turning the play into somewhat of a positive game for yardage. So, all right, the next paragraph in this article, Kalen Deboer hands out a compliment to Gunner Stockton. While Deboer says a lot of nice things about Stockton in the above quotes, he mentioned twice about how impressed he has been with Stockton's legs. Not only has he seen Stockton extend plays in the passing game with his legs, but he also been impressed with his ability to make big plays in the run game as well. Entering the season, every SEC fan knew that Stockton could be effective with his legs. So what has he shown so far this season on the front is not surprising. But the thing that everyone questions is if Stockton can be just as effective in the passing game as well. Those were legit concerns entering the season, but those worries have been put to bed after he threw for over 300 yards against Tennessee last week. True. I was one of those people. I had my questions due to how he looked against Austin Peay. I felt like he was scared to pull the trigger, but he quickly shut my mouth up and got my belief in him on the first play of the game against Tennessee. After I seen that 60-yard bomb to Kobe Young, I said, yep, let me hush. I'm done. Hey, you got it, brother. You sold me. My mouth is quiet. All right, Saturday game against the Crimson Tide, however, it will be Stockton's biggest test yet can't even talk, excuse me. Saturday game against the Crimson Tide, however, will be Stockton's biggest test yet, as Alabama defense is stronger than Tennessee's, but according to Deboer, Stockton will be up to the task thanks in large part to his mobility. And that, once again, that article came from downonthedog.com, the website, and I will put the website up in case anybody, that's following my page want to, dive deep into that website, especially a dog fan. But, yeah, we do have a big game coming up this week against Alabama. Alabama will be ready. I got to give credit when credit due. Alabama have looked way better than they have against, when they played Florida State. They had a bye week as well, just like us, so I'm pretty sure, they're going to be ready to go. I know we're going to be ready to go. We're going to be at home up under 94,000, screaming and hollering. It's a night game. I can't wait. That game going to be very, very intense. And I'm expecting another classic between Georgia and Alabama. I don't think nothing's going to change. I think it's going to be another classic. It's going to be another heavyweight. You got two teams that's going at each other's neck. They feel like they're in each other's way for, national dominance, national championship, SEC championship. So every time they meet at the 50, meet on the same field, it's going to be a war. And it's something we're going to have to expect every time we meet up against them. It don't matter who the head coach is for Alabama after Nick Saban. They still going to get the players in. They still going to get the talent in. And they're going to come play. They're going to get up for this game. They're going to get up for it. Like I said, it's another streak on the line that they can end of the Georgia Bulldogs. So they're going to be ready. So it's up to my dogs to answer that task. Like I always say, man, you can't go off of what a team did in week 1, because we in week 5 now. Teams can definitely turn it around. And Alabama, one of them teams, them kind of turn it around. They looked lost in week 1. They looked real lost. The defense wasn't doing what it was supposed to do. Offensive line wasn't blocking. It was hard for them to just get going. That junk done changed now. They still having a little issue with the run, but who knows, man. They were missing some key pieces. I think Jam Miller will be back for the Georgia game. And I think Tim Keenan, he'll be back as well on the defensive front. He's that nose tackle that kind of clog up the middle. So, like I say, man, it's going to be a dog fight. It's going to be a dog game. It's going to be a war, and I'm ready for it, man. I'm ready for it. But that's all I got to say about that, man. I just want to get on here and, tell you what Kalen, the boy, what the high praise he had for Gunner Stockton. And like I say, man, I'm ready for this week. Ready for Saturday night under the lights at 7:30 in Athens, Georgia, between them Hedges. And that's all I got to say about that video, man, this video. But y'all already know when it comes to DJ the Great, it's all about them dogs. Go Dogs.